Hello YouTube, and thank you for tuning in to another Hanging with Heavy video. Merry Christmas, and you know it's Christmas time whenever Aunt Elsie shows up at your house on Christmas Day with that gold tin and that 12-pound fruitcake that she's famous for. But you don't have to suffer through fruitcake any longer. You stick with Heavy, and I'm going to show you how I make a killer Christmas applesauce cake. Hang with Heavy. Alright, let's take a look at what we're going to need to go ahead and make our killer applesauce cake. Now, starting right here in the back, we're going to have 1/2 a cup of butter. Then we've got 1/2 cup of vegetable oil, 1.5 cups of sugar, 3 eggs, 2 tablespoons of vanilla. You know, I love vanilla. If you can get the fresh or real vanilla, that's a kicker right there too. Then also, we've got some 1/2 cup of cocoa. We've got a teaspoon of baking soda. We've got a teaspoon of salt. We're going to use 1.5 cups of applesauce. I like sour cream. Now some people might want to use buttermilk, but I use sour cream in mine, 1/2 cup. Then a teaspoon of cinnamon, 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg, and then my nuts and my raisins. Now I like my raisins to be covered in a little flour. Now what I'm going to do first is I'm going to take and I'm going to cream together my butter, my oil, my sugar, my eggs, and also my sour cream. I'm going to cream those things together first, and then I'm going to gently add my dry ingredients alternately with my applesauce. Hang with Heavy, and I'm going to show you how we mix all this up. Alright YouTube, now there you go. I'm creaming together right now my butter, my eggs, my oil, my sugar, and also my vanilla. I'm going to make that nice and creamy. I'm going to start adding my wet ingredients. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of my applesauce. Now I'm going to add a little bit of my dry mix. Now I've already mixed together all my dry ingredients inside of my mixing cup here. I want to make sure everything is fully incorporated before I go ahead and add even more applesauce and flour spice mix. And now we're going to add our nuts and our raisins. And we're going to incorporate all that. Now then, I like to cook my cakes in this particular bun pan, and what I've done is I've lubricated it very well with some butter, and then I've sprinkled some flour and I've covered it lightly with flour. And now I'm going to add my batter to this and set it inside of a 350-degree oven for about 40-45 minutes. Alright, I've got my cake in my pan. I'm going to go ahead and settle it a little bit, and then we're going to slide that bad boy into the oven at 350 degrees for about 45 minutes. Let's see what happens. There you go. Alright, this is the moment that we've all been waiting for. Let's give this cake a try. Nice and moist. Just a subtle hint of spice. You know, YouTube, like, share, and subscribe. And from me to you, Merry Christmas. And stick around for my next video where I show you how to make some killer cookies. Merry Christmas, YouTube.